Christmas tree. I got a Christmas tree. It's my first Christmas in London. As a graphic designer, I really want to be creative with the way I do everything. You know what I mean? Like, I want to practice that creativity even when I'm not actually working, not doing my job. I got this tree from Amazon. I got the Christmas lights. I got little like green decor. I even created a mood board. Okay, the tree is supposed to be 1.5 meters like long, tall. So almost like me, I'm 167. I didn't want it to be like too large, but also not too small, so it looks like a dwarf. And I want it to be chic, you know. Don't give me a knife ever. I even have a scar. I was making myself a Nutella sandwich when I was like 14, maybe 15. And I cut my finger so badly, I actually fainted, and I had to go to the hospital for them to actually like fix it. Awada Kedavra. Wait, this is heavy. I can like, this is like the Olympic torch or something. There is more. There is more. This takes more time than I expected it to, but to be honest, I have never done this before. But this is a little bit even therapeutic, I would say. I love sometimes doing like systematic things when you're being creative almost 24/7, coming up with ideas, problem solving, doing stuff that's like unpredictable. You know, you're making a lot of creative decisions, which color am I choosing, which typography, doing things like this, like a bit more systematic, a bit more with your hands. It brings back that comfort. That's why recently I weirdly got into coloring. Not like actually painting. I do still paint and I do still illustrate like my own illustrations. But sometimes actually when you have like a coloring book and you just have to fill in the colors, a little bit mindlessly creative, let's put it that way. And this is quite similar, to be honest. My dad always told me to plug in the lights first. So when you're actually putting them on a tree, you can see the density of the lights, like in the spots where you missed or where it's like too many lights. I'm gonna put this in first and then we're gonna start putting... Ooh, this is so pretty. This is like a metal wire, very thin lights. You don't really see the wire, and that was my intention. Like, I wanted it to be as seamless as possible. Wait, how did I go about this? I had to do 2 rounds of the lights around the tree, so I went from the bottom to the top and then from the top to the bottom once again. It's a beautiful Sunday morning in London, not even a cloud on the sky. But before we get into the agenda, I need to get some breakfast. And I'm going for a bagel. I'm really excited. I want to get like the poppy seed sprinkled one. I swear, stuff like that always happens to me. Like, I always spill something. The coffee is good. Okay, you guys, just a little disclaimer. Before you start thinking that I'm spending like this every single day of my life, that is not true. I actually, in fact, as I was sitting on this bench, I just realized that I haven't done this, like a Sunday breakfast outside on a bench bagel moment, in like 3 years, and I'm not even joking. I'm not talking about like vacation and holidays. Like, if I go travel with my family for like a random week, we'll probably have a breakfast out. Like on a random November Sunday, just sitting in central London, and I haven't done this in
in years. I'm not even joking. Like if I go to a coffee shop, if I go out for lunch, if I go out for a breakfast, my laptop has always been with me, following me everywhere and anywhere. Like this is probably one of the first times I'm actually taking like a small backpack that has no like technology, no devices except for my phone and my camera and my earpods in it. Whenever I used to leave my apartment, always bring in an iPad or a laptop. And that's also the reason why I have an excruciating back pain now. This poppy seed bagel almost made me cry. I feel like it's been 6 months, I think, since I graduated. I feel like only now I'm starting to get my mind and morale back. It now feels like these past 2 years, second and third years of university. I also did like a foundation year, so technically third and fourth. I was living in a bubble. Like I feel like I was just out of my mind completely. And now I'm finally starting to get that kind of consciousness back, which is really weird. I love studying. I love school. But university life and school life is not for me because I am a perfectionist. And if I have a goal, I would be so fixated on that to the point where I won't be able to do anything else. I haven't socialized in like properly in years as well. That's kind of my life philosophy, let's put it that way. I'm trying to be a bit more social now. I know that quite a lot of people make friends in university, and that makes sense. For me, it didn't work out. As you can see, university has been an interesting era of my life, let's put it that way. But now we are out of that, and I get to enjoy my little Sunday breakfast moment with bagels and pigeons. I love pigeons. I love pigeons so much. Okay, I think it's time to go. It's 12 p.m. Let's go. The first stop on our way is a really cool shop called Sistering Green. This is the type of a store that you will probably ask what they don't have rather than what they actually have. It's also very, very cheap, which is a great solution for like decor and Christmas and seasonal stuff, because you don't want to spend tons of money on like decor pieces that you would have on for like 3 weeks. That was successful, mostly successful. I still don't have the pretzels. That's probably the main thing that I want to get. This is definitely not what I need. They look ugly. Weird. I think I found it.
Okay, I think it's time to do a little haul to show you everything that I bought for this little baby that I have here, and also some stuff for my parents as well and for myself. First, guys, I broke a Christmas tree toy. I didn't even take it out, I already broke it. Oh, okay, it's fixable. I got these little Christmas tree balls. I have 8 of them. I have these beige ones and maroon red ones. They were like 1.5 pounds each, which is insane considering that all the Christmas toys are like 12 pounds. No wonder it just broke before I even took it out from my bag. It's quite close to the color that I always use in like my graphic design projects. I hate white backgrounds, and I always put like a beige off-white maybe background, and this is like very close to what I like, my favorite beige shade. I don't know, call it whatever you want. And they also sound really nice. I think they're plastic, which is perfect because I didn't want to get any like glass toys. It's very fragile, especially in Christmas tree, so not my scenario. Guys, this is so cute.
This is why I'm not getting any glass Christmas decoration, okay? The key to good Christmas decor is balance. Like, you need to take a step back and look at your tree from afar and see if like all the colors, all the decor is in balance. There are no two red toys close to each other. If you don't have enough toys, put your Christmas tree next to a wall and put all the toys on one side. You cannot really see the side that's facing the wall, right? You can just put everything on like 2/3 of the tree and then have a chance to put up more toys and make it more like dense and fun. The pretzels. If you want a little snack, pick me up in the middle of the day and just passing by your Christmas tree, you just take a pretzel and eat it. Why not? You know? Just make sure you don't have any dogs or any pets living with you, because my dog that I have back at home, where I don't live anymore, he eats everything and anything he sees. So if there was any food on a Christmas tree, actual food, there would be no food left. Okay. Oh, they smell so good. I love pretzels. They're perfect. I was afraid that I won't be able to wrap like the ribbon around it to put it up on the tree, but this is, look at this. This is perfection. I think I need to stop here because I have a little bit more of the decor ideas that I want to try. Also, my mom is bringing little horse toys, the 3 horses, as a Christmas tree toys, because next year, 2026, is the year of horses, based on the, what is it called? The calendar, the moon calendar? Chinese moon calendar? Gift bags. I'm really bad at wrapping gifts. Every single year for the last, I don't know how many years, like 5 years, I try to wrap my presents and it just never happens. It just never goes well. Like, I waste so much wrapping paper. So I just got my mom and my dad, and the biggest selling point here was that it has pretzels on it, like the gold pretzels. I got myself a English tea shop advent tea calendar. I have never had an advent calendar. This looks really cool. It's like a book with a little tea bag for every day. This is amazing. Guys, I love tea, and it also has instructions on the cover, like the inside of the cover, for each of the tea blends. I got like little serviettes, napkins, tissues, how do you call them, from that Southern Green store. I got the little lace ribbon that I'm also gonna use for the Christmas tree. I want to make like little bows. Let's do that actually now. I just tied this little cute bow, look at this. And I didn't film it, but you can just look at the result, and I think it looks amazing. I think it looks great. The tree really needed that pop of like something light. We've got a creative workshop happening today. I've got a beautiful candle holder from my second trip to the store called Southern Green. Also, I have 2 candles, and I was scared if they're gonna fit in here, but then I thought on the corners I can just melt them a little bit. I have the little ribbon. It's a little bit sparkly, I'm not sure if you can see it. Make like little bows. This box is my art supplies box. Pack of watercolors. I have the brushes and all the like little canvases and acrylic paints. I actually have no idea what I'm gonna paint. So I opened my mood board that I made for the Christmas. I look at the colors and I feel like I should stick to these. I do have an image of candles, but they have like bows on them, and I don't think that's gonna work. I want something a bit more interesting and unconventional. So maybe I should use the color palette, but make them not tied to Christmas season. I'm actually looking at this olive green. First one, I'm gonna go with the olives. And then the next one, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more time to think about it. I do have acrylic blue, I have acrylic red, I have watercolors, and I feel like watercolors are also gonna work. It's fine. I'm just not gonna use water on them. I actually quite often paint on canvases with watercolors, but barely any water. A bit controversial, but it kind of works. It allows you to like smudge the painting in a really nice way. Actually, let me show you. Look at me brag to you about my art like as if you were my parent. This is done with watercolors. A little bit of water here and there, but look at this. Like, this is fun. These are, you could probably barely recognize, but these are like the gummy bears. The pizza, I think 80% also watercolors. And I started it like ages ago and I'm yet to finish it. I think only the white areas are acrylics, but like everything else is watercolors and it doesn't look like watercolors. Paint with dry brush, it allows you to like kind of smudge the paint, turns it to a little bit like powder-like substance. I don't know, it's really weird. Maybe it's illegal to do that in the art community. Don't cancel me for that. And I actually have the perfect sap green. This is literally from my color palette, like the olive green.
Brought a little bit of Hamlet to the table, right? Little versions. We each have our little.
I just finished, I still have to do the red dots, but I think it looks so good! The little smudges and everything. I'm really scared that something's gonna go wrong with the red dots. I guess we'll just have to go for it. I found this image of a cake with incredibly beautiful bows, blue checkerboard print. And I think because our candle is like squared, not rounded, I'm gonna try and do this checkerboard print on the candle, even though I'm terribly scared because I have to make like really even lines. But I'll do my best. I also just discovered that I cannot erase anything. We are not in Adobe Illustrator, this is actual art. We cannot Ctrl Z, we just have to get it from the first try, which is, I guess, the beauty of doing actual art. Now onto the scariest part. I have to draw the middle line in here on every single side, which is a bit scary because doing the corners is like, I smudged it a little bit. Oh wow, okay, I have to be extra careful. We are on to the final side. Finally. And we are done. It's quite cool actually. Like, it's very cottagecore. They kind of work together really well. I have our two candles. I have the candle holder. I also have the red ribbon, and I also have the lace beige ribbons, which I have on my Christmas tree and which potentially actually might look better on the candle holder as like a little like bow situation. But honestly, I do have red on this candle and red works really well with blue. Okay. This is so chic. You know, like when you have something in your mind as an idea and then it turns out actually working out really well. How adorable is this? The power and magic of DIY. This is an incentive for me to do more DIY projects. And I really encourage you to try as well. Doing like little home decor pieces yourself, it's really fun. So much more heartwarming to have this on my table in comparison to like the candles that I just buy in store, because it's like 2 hours of hard work behind that, so. I finished the Christmas tree. I put more bows. I finished my candle holder. I got all the presents that I wanted to get. Ticked out the entire Christmas checklist that I had, except for one thing. I was planning to make Christmas tree decor, the ones that are usually in glass, like the Christmas tree toys. I was planning to illustrate them on like thick paper, cut them out and put them on a tree. The actual ones are really expensive and like I don't really need them. I started illustrating and then I looked at my Christmas tree and I was like, Daria, what are you, like 12 years old? Did this illustration of the strawberry jam jar. I like it too much to actually cut it out from the sketchbook, and I made a decision to ignore this idea because, to be honest, I don't think this Christmas tree needs anything else except for my mom is bringing these horses, like horses toys, because 2026 is the year of horses. I'm going to show you a gift from my friend. It's a popcorn making machine, and I also got her a bag of corn and some sweet caramel popcorn seasoning. I didn't even know that this is a thing, but I feel like that's such a nice gift because we watch so many movies and TV shows now at home. Have this little element of at-home cinema, popcorn making machine, and it's also very fun. And yeah, I think that's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the merriest, the loveliest of Christmases. If you're spending it with your loved ones, maybe you're gonna gift somebody a popcorn machine, you know? If you're spending it alone, like actually, in fact, I'm spending this Christmas alone. I hope some of the ideas that I had in today's videos are gonna inspire you to create some cozy little decor pieces for your home to make it more warm and not so lonely. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you in the next one.